Okay, so now we are going to build on the lesson that we had last time and talk more about accents, and we're going to learn about labeling bar lines and measures. So um, this is kind of the more sophisticated or academic part of music. So just bear with me, and I would recommend watching this section of the video more than once. Okay, so first we're going to start with um, reviewing our tas. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 notes there. So we would say ta, 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 ta. That's what that sounds like when we see these kind of notes. Now, if you remember from last time, I'm going to put some accents in. So accent here. Let's put one here. Okay, so now we're going to say each one of these a little bit louder. So it'll be like ta, 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 ta. Those are the accents. An accented note just has more energy to it. It's a little bit louder. Ta, 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 ta. Okay, and if we were on a class together, we would all say that together. So say it with me. Ready, you go. Ta, 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 ta. So those are our accents. Now, when accents combine beats into groups, a bar line will show the division. So in other words, I'm going to draw some lines to kind of put these accents in groups. So I'm going to put line here, 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 and here. These are called, whoops, I did something wrong there. Let me fix that. These are called bar lines. Here, here. It sounds the same. It's just a little bit easier to see and organize in your mind. Ta, 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 ta. These are called bar lines. And at the end of a song, we put what's called a double bar line. So we have 2 of them, 2 bar lines. That's called a double bar because there's 2 lines. So we have a bar line, which is one of these. We have a double bar. Okay. Excuse me. So these, the double bar line indicates the end. And now, let's go ahead and say it again. Ta, 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 ta. And now, do you see how we have a group of beats in between each one of these bar lines? These group of beats get a special name, and the name is measure. So this group of beats is a measure, this group of beats is a measure, this group of beats is a measure, and this group of beats is a measure. So we have some key words here: bar line, double bar, and measure. Okay. Sometimes you can call these boxes, like there's 2 beats to a box, but the official word is measure. So this is a measure. So if I say third measure, that would be the 1, 2, that would be the third measure. How many measures do we see here? 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's 4 measures. Okay? All right, so now check this out. And I'm just going to kind of cover up what we just saw here. So these are our bar lines. Okay, so first off, how many bar lines do we have in this example here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a double bar line, but it's still a bar line. How many bar lines do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many bar lines? 1, 2, 3. And the purpose of the double bar lines is to tell you that it's the end. So there's really 3 different rhythms here. because they each end. How many measures do we have in each example? 1, 2, 3, 4. The measure is the group of beats that are all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many measures in this one, in the blue? 1 measure, 2 measures, 3 measures. And in the bottom one, how many measures do we have? 1, 2. You see how each measure gets a little bit longer? That's because music can be divided up into different lengths of measures. Good. Okay. So how many beats do we have in each measure here? We have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. How many beats do we have in this measure? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And how about down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I said how many beats, not how many notes or how many rhythms, but how many beats, because we count the beats with ta, ta. Okay? All right, so let's go through and say this rhythm. Ready, start. Ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta, rest. This one, ta, 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 ti, 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 ta, rest, ta, ta. Ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, rest, rest. Good. Okay, so let's review here. We have bar lines, we have the double bar, and we have measure, which is a new way of using a word that usually measure means measuring how long something is. But there's another meaning for the word measure in music, and it's these group of beats. These are called measures. All right, and we'll do more of this, but if you can kind of get this a little bit now, it's going to make reading music a lot easier later on. And if you need to watch this video again, I would recommend that you do that so you can get the terminology down. Bar lines, measures, double bar. Okay, good job.